I'm Dr. Hanshaw. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So it says here that you are having trouble coping with your anxiety. Is this true?
Yeah, I've been struggling in school. I got to take a lot of classes. It's really overwhelming. But yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about what anxiety is and some steps that I can help you to ease your anxieties each day slowly. So anxiety is a lot like stress, but it's more of a feeling of worry and like restlessness, and a good way to know that you're having bad anxiety is when you have chest pains. So are you feeling any of these symptoms?
Yeah, I tend to get a few chest pains from time to time.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you 3 steps to decrease your anxiety every day. So the 3 steps are breathing exercises, yoga, and journaling. So for breathing exercises, you're going to want to make sure that you are comfortable in a comfortable setting. You're sitting or lying comfortably. I prefer to do it like in the mornings, so I start my day off right. I like to have like all the lights off and like everything. I'm just like really comfortable and cozy in my room. And then I recommend just closing your eyes and trying your hardest to clear your mind as much as you can from all your worries. A good strategy is to think of like your favorite place or like a good time that you've had, and just going back to that spot so that you don't like let your mind wander. And then once you're comfortable and a little bit relaxed, you're gonna want to inhale really deep. We can try it right now. Ready?
Okay.
And then hold it for 7 seconds, if you can. And then exhale for 5 seconds. And then you'll want to do that from 6 to 8 times or until you feel comfortable. So you can do it less or you can do it more depending on how comfortable you feel. And then I think that if you do this at least once a day, you'll start to get a better perspective on like the big picture rather than just like being super worried about like every little thing that you can't control.
Okay.
And you're gonna want to do that whenever you feel stressed or beginning or end of the day, at least once a day. But you can do it more than once depending on how you feel. And then the second step is yoga, and this is a good one to do in the morning too, to just start your day off good. You can do this. You can even do your breathing exercises during yoga. And we're going to talk about 2 yoga positions today. The first position is arm raises. So if you want to demonstrate this with me, we can. So you would want to stand up and we don't have to stand up right now, but we're going to do it so you don't. You're going to want to have your feet shoulder length apart and your arms down at your sides and your back straight while you're standing. And then you're going to inhale and raise your arms. And then you're going to want to hold it and reach your arms up to the sky. And then you're going to exhale and lower your arms back down to your side. Perfect. And you're going to want to do that at least like 5 to 10 times or until you feel comfortable. So that's a good way to do your breathing exercises, just do them both at the same time.
Okay.
And then another thing you can do for yoga is the child's pose. And for this, you're going to want to be on your knees with your feet back under your butt. And you're going to just sit up straight and you're going to take a deep breath. And then you lean forward and you inhale and you put your arms all the way forward and your head down. And you're going to be basically laying on your knees. And this is a good way to release tension in your back and your neck. And you just hold it there for about 7 seconds, and then you exhale and you come back up. And then you go back down probably about 5 to 7 times until you feel relaxed.
Okay.
And that's a good thing to do in the beginning of the day or at the end of the day to release all the tension from the day.
Okay.
And then the last step is journaling. Journaling is a good thing so that it's a good confidence booster for when you want to go back and track your progress. So every time at the end, I will recommend this at the end of the day so you can track if you had really bad anxiety, how you dealt with it, and how your day was, and if your anxiety is getting less and less day by day. And then you don't only have to do it once a day, but you can carry it around with you if you feel comfortable. And whenever you feel super happy or super sad, you can write in it, and you can just have it to look back on. Also, journaling is a good idea for when you don't have anyone to talk to in that exact moment, and writing down your feelings just gets it off of your mind.
Okay.
So that's a good way to release some worry.
All right.
So can you tell me the 3 steps, just briefly, the 3 steps?
Okay. The first step is breathing exercises. You can do this at the beginning and the end of the day to release all the stress that you've accumulated throughout the day.
Perfect.
You can also do this during the second step, which is yoga. It involves closing your eyes, breathe in, raising your arms in the air, and then release it. And you can also do this at the beginning and end of the day. If I was gonna do this, I'd probably do it at the end of the day. So I've accumulated all the stress. It's a good way to release it. And the third step is journaling, and I could also do this at the end of the day to journal about all the stressful events and about how my yoga and breathing exercises have been going.
Perfect. And do you have any questions for me?
I don't think I have any questions.
No? Okay. Well, it was nice to talk with you today, and we can meet in another time about 2 weeks from now to talk about how these steps have been working for you.
Alrighty, thank
Okay,
you.
You're welcome.